Happy new moon in Aquarius, everybody. This is a beautiful and powerful portal of energy that we are entering currently. The first new moon of 2025, which coincides with the Chinese New Year, the year of the wood snake, which is all about shedding our skin, shedding density. And this beautiful rebirthing energy, the snake, the serpent, is a powerful symbol of rebirth, regeneration. And we'll get into that in different videos. We're not going to go too deeply into all of the energy of that in this particular video, except to say that we're feeling this beautiful, it's like a Kundalini activation, a Kundalini awakening. We're feeling the first whispers of this. Perhaps with this new moon, we're beginning to feel the itch as our skin starts to feel tight. And we're having that opportunity. We're receiving this invitation, if you will, to shed that skin, to release that skin. And we're going to be growing into newer and newer versions of ourselves. We're going to be stretching into newer and newer skins as we continue to move through this year. Spirit's showing this new moon to me, partially as kind of like a preview. Some of us may be getting glimpses into the timelines that we are aligning with. Remember, Aquarius is ruled by the planet Uranus. Uranus rules the Akashic records. It rules timelines. It rules the quantum world, quantum mechanics, all right? It also, yes, rules AI. And we've absolutely seen this with Pluto moving into Aquarius. With this age of Aquarius energies really kicking off, all of the advances in AI and all of that, that is all a topic for another video. We're not going to get deeply into that, but we are going to talk about this energy of quantum leaps through consciousness, quantum leaps in development, quantum shifts through timelines. 2024 was the year of the quantum leap through time, being a leap year. We talked about that a lot. 2025, we talked about as the death of the old timeline and the calibration to this new timeline. So that's another way to sort of look at and understand these energies. And as we're moving through this new moon in Aquarius portal, this is a really powerful time to envision and align ourselves with that new timeline, with that version of us that we are stepping into. New moons are all about creation. They're about a brand new cycle that is beginning. And so there's a lot of beautiful manifestation potential here, especially within the energy and the sign of Aquarius, especially with Pluto conjunct Mercury. Just a few degrees away from the sun and moon. We have the sun and moon connected at 9 degrees of Aquarius. And then we have Pluto at 1 degree and Mercury at 2 degrees of Aquarius. So that is really expanding our mental energy, our mental body. Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury, and Uranus is actually stationing direct today and tomorrow. So that energy super concentrated. Mercury, which we might consider more of the linear human mind, getting that expansion, getting that activation from Pluto within the sign of Aquarius, being initiated, if you will. There's a powerful initiating energy to this new moon. So your words, your thoughts are so magnetic right now. Use them to cultivate the frequency that you wish to emit to the world. Know and understand how powerful your words and your thoughts are. They are creating your reality. The entire field, unified field, is manipulating itself to match the frequency of your thoughts, your emotions, and your words. So use that. Work with that energy. State the things that you are. Use those I am statements, those affirmations. If you catch yourself thinking negatively, that negative self-talk, complaining out loud, in that, just like switch that energy, flip it around. Start to practice that. We want to become really, really practiced with this, not just during this new moon, but as we continue to move forward, because as the energy on this planet continues to rise, as our own frequency continues to rise, that means that we become less dense. That means that the energy is moving faster, right? That's what it means to raise our vibration. Our energy is moving faster. It is becoming less, we can think of like a rock, right? As having extremely dense energy. The particles are moving slowly. That it has that extremely firm feel to it, right? It's very hard to break a rock. All right, it's very hard to change the consistency of a rock. As we continue to move up in frequency, matter becomes more and more malleable. energy becomes more and more malleable. So our energy is becoming more malleable. It's also becoming more magnetic, which means that things are manifesting much more quickly. Our thoughts are turning into things, as they say, with much greater velocity. So we need to be I almost said studious. I guess that makes sense, right? We need to be really intentional with our thoughts and our words and our self-talk. We need to understand this energy and how powerful it is when we take control of our thoughts, when we take control of our words, when we align our hearts and our minds. They call this heart-mind coherence. This is something that I'm working on personally right now. It's really, really powerful. All right. We need to take ownership of that energy because that is our power. Our consciousness is our power. That's why these forces and energies hijacked our consciousness for such a long time. They controlled us through controlling our consciousness. And now we are taking that power back. This full moon is very much about that. It's about this energy of being self-possessed. And if you want to know more, sorry, it's like wicked hot in here. That's why I'm like trying to move my hair. It's if you want to know more about this and get into this in greater detail, go to the link tree in my bio and check out the video that I did on the new moon in Aquarius on YouTube. I go much more depth into these energies in much more depth. There we go. We talk about this energy of being self-possessed, what that means, stepping into our sovereignty, stepping into our authority, and becoming the magician, becoming the conscious creator of our reality. So today, create something beautiful, craft something beautiful. Anybody who's finding this video around 2 p.m., 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, go ahead and hop on the link in my link tree to go to my YouTube. I'll be live streaming there and we'll be digging into this energy more, checking out and feeling out these themes. Anyone who's finding this, if I do have a chance to repost this on the minis page, check me out on the main channel. That's where I'm going to be live streaming. All right. I love you guys so much. Work with this energy, utilize this energy. You are magnificent. It's time for you to own it.